I don't know when I'll get these videos up, but I will try while I'm grooming. Lately I multitask, but I know you guys are looking forward to the videos, so I do what I can. Even the people that already have their puppies, I'm sure look at the remaining siblings and pack, yes. I was looking at another breeder's entries, and they do one video a day. Yeah, and I get it, because who has time to upload all these videos, and then if I don't get enough out, I get people going, what's wrong? Why aren't you putting more out? So I increase expectations and they decrease expectations. I don't know what's right, but I would like to see what the pups are doing all the time, well, most of the time, when they're playing. Yeah. So tomorrow when Winston goes, one of the play sessions that I will take the videos of, that's the session I will be uploading. The other 2 sessions, or 3 sessions, depending on what occurs during the day, then and then Dennis or Nathan has been doing the last part of the last session, and they don't take pictures, so you only get the 1 session, and tomorrow you'll get the before going home session. Yes. That's okay. Yep. That's okay. As you know, I got my new printer and it's, I got it replaced and it's working really well, but have I had a chance to play with it enough? There are some tricks to it. Because the ink comes out saturated, so you can't move it after you put it on the garment or the wood or the ceramic or whatever you're putting it on. So you have to know your exact placement and not move it. So if it's slightly over on a t-shirt, it's slightly over on a t-shirt, you're not going to be able to move it. So I know some people that figure out their design size and they tape it so they know the design goes in between there and that's it, and they drop it. I'm using lasers, crosshatch lasers, so I haven't had enough time to do a lot of them, so I'm seeing how well that works. I know someone that, because they don't want it too high on a shirt or too low on a shirt, they actually put tape to where the design starts. I might try that, and then just do the crosshatch in the center. Yeah. But like I said, I don't have time. I'm I won't have time until maybe I'm making bags and things like that for the Yoshi puppies. So I gotta test it out. I do have my traditional sublimation. It only works on polyester. This new one works on cotton and ceramics and things like that. And it also does a traditional sublimation without a black ink. It actually combines. Remember how printers used to combine colors to make black? I was concerned that you wouldn't get a true black from it, but I just did a test print between both of them. I'm not sure if you're interested in this, but I can't decipher the difference. So if you have the ability to get a printer that doesn't do a true black, it may work for you. They're much cheaper these days, not for the sublimation ones, but for traditional printers. And you should give it a shot. We all need to save some money around here. She's eating my camera. Nafis, you can't eat my camera. I can't afford to get a new one. No, I can't. I can't. You're eating my dial. One of the things that Quinn's mom said is that he's very sociable. Yeah, and we work on that. But also, the mothers, if they were not confident, the puppies aren't confident. So you really have to pay attention to not breeding, breeding confident or non-confident dogs, and you shouldn't breed non-confident dogs because they really feed off of mommies. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with I lost track because I had a notification come across my screen. Oh my God, I must be losing my mind. Did you ever have something like that happen? Yeah, we were talking about confident and non-confident dogs. Just like the confident dogs feed off of mommies, they also feed off of you. So if you're upset, you're sad, you're not confident about something, guess what? That's what your puppy will be. If you take your puppy out, say for instance, you should be taking your puppy out now to the dog store, but holding it in your arms because it hasn't had its second shots yet. You should, if the dog reacts to a big dog or something that's new or something like that, you need to stay positive. You need to not hold them closer or worry about them or any of that stuff, because you feed that fear. You can feed fear. And it's very important that you don't do that. You want a confident dog. Very important to have a confident dog. And if you're not confident, they're not going to be confident. If you are fearful, they're going to be fearful. If you're somebody who worries a lot, they're going to worry. So even if you can't be those things, if you can't be confident and not worry and do all that stuff, you need to pretend. Because if you pretend enough, even you will become more confident. So you'll be helping your dog and you'll be helping you. I know I shouldn't be telling you all this, but it's so true. It's all the things we've learned over the years. And I have to admit that as time has gone on, we've gotten better and better at instilling confidence. Loud noises, pretend it doesn't happen. You drop something, pretend it doesn't happen. Make fun of it. You know, even if your dog goes running and scatters, in all corners, just pretend it didn't happen. Pretend that not pretend that it didn't happen, because it did happen, but pretend that it's no big deal, because it isn't. It really isn't. It's just a noise. It's just a bang. It's just a drop. And once they realize it's not a big deal, they're better off for it.